Top 10 Fantasy K-Dramas of 2023. Number 10. Behind Your Touch. Set in a small town Muji in South Korea, the story revolves around Bong Gyeopun, a veterinarian whose psychic powers allow her to see the past of people or animal whenever she touches them, and Detective Moon Jong-yeol, a hot-headed detective who is demoted to a rural village named Mujin due to his nature. The duo form an unlikely partnership as they team up to solve minor cases in the small town. Before we proceed to the next drama on this list, please subscribe to this channel for more such videos on drama recommendations from different genres, and please click the bell icon to be notified. Number 9. A Time Called You. This fantasy drama follows the life of Junhee, who is still mourning in the year 2023 after the loss of her boyfriend Yeonjun. Somehow, she time travels to the year 1998 and wakes up in the body of an 18-year-old high school student named Minju. As she navigates this new reality, she meets high school student Nam Soo-hyun, who looks exactly like her late boyfriend Ko Yeon-jun. Number 8. My Demon. This rom-com fantasy series delves into the tale of Jang Gu-gon, a 200-year-old demon, and the wealthy heiress Do-hee. Jang Gu-won looks down on humans, and Do-hee on the other hand is a cold-hearted person with her own set of enemies. However, when Gu-won becomes entangled with Do-hee, he loses his supernatural abilities. To safeguard his existence, he must become her protector. Their solution is a contract-based fake marriage, but it's anticipated that romance will eventually blossom between them. Number 7. Run Into You. Run Into You is a fantasy drama about two people traveling back in 1987 with different but connected objectives. While Hae-jun seeks the truth behind a series of crimes by traveling to the past, and a woman named Woon-young wants to stop her parents from getting married. They both start to realize that their goals are connected. Number 6. Moon in the Day. This series narrates the tale of a man who is stuck in time after being killed by his lover, and a woman who lacks memories of her previous life and endures an uninterrupted flow of time. Number 5. The Story of Park's Marriage Contract. Park Yoo-no, a young woman from the Joseon era, is thrown down a well by an unknown assailant and unexpectedly transported 200 years into the present day. In this unfamiliar time, she faces the challenge of finding her way back home. During her journey, she encounters Kang Tae-ha, a man bearing a striking resemblance to her late husband who had recently passed away. Number 4. Destined With You. This fantasy drama tells the story about an irresistible romance between Lee Hyung-ju and Jang Shin-jo. Hong-jo is a lowly civil servant who tries to be the best at her job. She comes into possession of an old forbidden book that has been locked in a wooden box for hundreds of years. On the other hand, our male lead Jang Shin-woo is a handsome lawyer, but he is suffering from an illness that is getting worse. His family has carried the curse for generations. Unknown to Hongjo, the book she came into possession of is the key to lifting Shin-woo's curse. Like any good romance K-drama, the duo's fate is tied to both the current century and the Joseon era, showing that no matter what, they will always find their way back to each other. Before we talk about the top 3 K-dramas on this list, let's take a look at some other great K-dramas that deserve a special mention. Death's Game, Gyeongsang Creature, The Uncanny Counter Season 2, Tale of the Nine-Tailed 1938, Revenant, Sweet Home Season 2. Now it's time for the top 3. Number 3. Arthdal Chronicles, The Sword of Ahriman. The story is set 8 years after the first season. The plot of Arthdal Chronicles unravels in the mythical land of Earth, resembling the period of ancient civilization. Arthdal's ancient citizens are entangled in power dynamics, while a few discover romance amidst the disorder. Number 2. Twinkling Watermelon. This fantasy coming-of-age drama follows the life of Ha Yoon-go, the only person who can hear in his family. He leads a double life as the perfect model student by day and a guitarist in a band by night. Somehow, he accidentally travels back in time to 1995 and unexpectedly crosses paths with his father, Ha Yi-chan, who was then a student in high school. They form a band together called Watermelon Sugar. In the meantime, Ha Yi-chan develops strong feelings for Choi Si-kyung, who is widely recognized as the cello goddess of C1 Art High School, and tries to win her heart. Number 1. Moving. The story is about a group of high school students who live in a modern world with hidden superpowers and their parents who hide past pain and secrets. Kim Bok-seok, Jung Hui-soo, and Lee Gun-hun go to the same high school. They look like normal students, but they have special abilities which they have inherited from their parents. These 3 high schoolers try to hide their special powers from others, while their parents try hard to protect them so that people don't use them. Together, they face great dangers that cross time and generations in this superhero action drama. If you like this video, then please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.